Hey, how's it going, everybody? Robin here with Oracle Rising. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I think that the lighting is a little bit hot, so I'm going to try and mess with it a little bit, and I should have done this prior, but anyway. So guys, welcome here to my channel, Oracle Rising. Once again, I'm covering, like I'm a news reporter. There's a new moon coming into the sign of the Zodiac sign of Pisces, and this is going to be visible around March 13th. So you guys might want to look up in your region the exact date and time. There's a lot of magical aspects assigned to new and full moons and the moon in general, which is why I like to talk about them. And I like to bring in a tarot card deck just to sort of amplify any aspects of your life that would be easier to target and accomplish during this particular new moon. So things that are also available are the aspects of the zodiac sign of Pisces. So Pisces, and I have really fond memories. One of my best relationships, romantic relationships was with a Pisces, you know? So I like that kind of energy that they carry. They're very creative people, really soft and generous. I have a list here that I can't read. Being emotional, they're impressionable and easygoing. So I really like that kind of energy. It can compliment anybody, never mind me, as I reminisce about an ex-boyfriend. But anyway, guys, before I go down that road, Pisces are really just, for the most part, a genuine and kind and take life as it comes, just really like a Zen energy, if you ask me. So you could feel yourself tapping into that under this new moon. So it's a really good time to enjoy yourself and just sort of breathe a sigh of relief. Also, I'm going to go into, I have 5 aspects that could really be close to the surface when it comes to manifesting. You might just have to, instead of pulling something through a vortex, just sort of tap. I'm getting actually an image of like breaking skin, Sometimes you have to, kind of like a creme brulee, but not as thick. Like just give it a tap and it's going to pop out for you. Does that sound like a zit? I'm really sorry. Well, now you know what goes on in my brain, so... All right, so the first thing that is going to be very readily available to you is love and money, okay? So, and this is nice, especially if you've been single for so long that you can't count the years anymore. And money, who doesn't want more money? I know a lot of people say, oh, money is like, I don't care if I have money. I care if I have money, just so I can buy stuff and help people and do all of that. So money is important whether people say it is or not. It shouldn't be the prime focus in your life. So anyway, my spirit guides jumped a card out of the deck. They're going, shut up, Robin. So they gave us the King of Pentacles. And this is saying that you can... I don't want to use the word fabricate because fabricate people sort of associate that with a lie. But fabricating and building things. And here's the result. Here's the King of Pentacles. It's like, I have this to show now. And this is the Deviant Moon deck, you guys. So you'll notice that the King of Pentacles, his face is composed of different moons. So this is really cool. But this is the self-made energy with the King of Pentacles. So this is really cool. You can really start manifesting very easily right now. And you're probably going to receive as much as you have put into, the manifestation. Okay. I'm going to clarify that card, actually. Hold on. We'll get another shush from my team in spirit. Shut your face. Okay, so, when we're talking about love and money, here's the 2 ultimate cards in the deck. Money with the King of Pentacles, love, emotional balance with the King of Cups. This is also a water element card. So this is definitely a reflection of Pisces. So you could be, attracting somebody with the energy of a Pisces. And this is very emotionally balanced. And they They're not afraid to talk. If you've ever been in a relationship with somebody is like, I don't think so. You know, you're talking to Mount Rushmore basically. They're just sitting there. That's not going to happen if you're on the market and looking for a new partner. If you are in a relationship, you know, your partner could undergo some sort of metamorphosis and all of a sudden start talking, and you'll look at them like they're a big fat hairy spider and you're like, what got into you? So actually, love and money, very, very well represented by the deviant moon right now. So very nice. I like that for you guys. Decisions regarding commitments, it's a good time to do that. You have to know the way that your mind works. And there's this astrological calendar that people use where there's certain dates and times to do things where the planets are aligned in the heavens. So you might want to check that out. So what I was able to research is that this is going to be a good time to make decisions and commitments. Decisions regarding commitments. Yikes. Okay, so around the time period of March 13th. So let's have a card for that. Very cool. Very cool. So I pulled the Hierophant card here for you guys, and I couldn't even say it, but I hope you could see it. So this is really to communicate with your spirit guides. So if you guys are able to conduct conversations with your higher self, you know, just ask your higher self. And I've done a couple videos under this channel about communicating with your higher self. So you have your team in spirit, you're always surrounded, you know, you've got everybody around you, your guardian angel, you know, you've got your higher self is part of you, so they're always there, you know. You could possibly have archangels around you, you know, whoever's hanging out with you. You could have your ascension dragon. I haven't seen mine for a while. I gotta call him. So anyway, you know, you gotta ask your guides and they will answer you, you know, and your higher self, the response can come even before you finish answering the question. You know, it's kind of like a conversation with your best friend, and it is your best friend because it's you, just in a different dimension, looking down at you, you know, and not in a bad way, but just because they're elevated and going, oh, girl, you know. So you want to ask them, ask what's going on, okay? And yeah, just roll with that. Decisions. Should I do this right now? You'll get a hard yes or a hard no, you know? So anyway. And it's okay to say no, you guys. I know a lot of people would just feel so pressured to say yes to everything. Yeah, I'll run myself ragged and do everything for you. You know, you don't have to do that. I love this next one. Accept your imperfections. Okay, so I'm 55, all right? So things have definitely changed about my body since the time, obviously, I was born. So there's some things that I have to accept about my body, and I dropped a card, so can you just excuse me for a second? Okay. So, I mean, things are going to change, okay? And you might have been born like really fluffy or, you know, whatever. Your body is going to be whatever it is, and you were born with that body. And you don't know that, you know, you should hate your thighs that rub together, or if you have bat wings under your arm that shake, you know, or you're in a culture that doesn't value your aesthetic and they consider you ugly, or, you know, just people put so much pressure on other people, and unfortunately they just don't have any sort of filter, and they just say things to people regardless of how old they are. Okay, so, and this is something, unfortunately, that we are subjected to constantly. You know, you can just look and see how people are being mocked on the internet for the way they look. And it's the shallowest, it's the lowest hanging fruit, you know. And this is something that other people taught you about yourself, how to, like, call yourself stupid or call yourself fat or call yourself skinny or ugly or whatever. you know, and it's heart-wrenching for you. So this card is the Six of Pentacles. Okay? So it's like there's this poor, and I got the word slob. I think one of my more comedically talented spirit guides is here today. You know, is like begging for attention from this person that is holding all the pentacles. And they're like, yeah, you want to come get that? You know, and this is sort of the entity of negative energy that is the 3D matrix that is like unfortunately available to us here on the planet right now. So like, don't go back to the well. You know, if people are giving you a hard time about anything, about your intellect, about your emotional stability or lack of, same, your body, stop seeking attention and approval from them, because you're never going to get it. You're never going to get it. And with that kind of feedback, with this Six of Pentacles, where somebody is like making you really bend over backwards for their attention, and it might just be negative attention, you need to work on shoring yourself up so that this stuff doesn't affect you. Okay, I grew up being told, and I've said this in videos before, that I was ugly and stupid, and this was in my home. This was my parents telling me that. So it took me a really long time. And it doesn't matter what the mirror shows you, you guys. You know, if somebody else is telling you something very derogatory and negative about you, you really buy into that. So you're going to have to like really rely on your inner strength and understand like how beautiful you are, regardless of your aesthetic. You know, just anyway, you're beautiful. So try and see that in the mirror, and try and see that in yourself. It'll really do you a world of good. So let's see life through other people's eyes. So I find this really fascinating because so we have the Knight of Cups here, because people like this that dole out that kind of negative energy, and they want to cut you down. This is very interesting to try and flip that on that person. I mean, what kind of person talks like that to somebody else? This is a very insecure energy here. This is somebody that does not believe in themselves. So what they're doing is projecting that outwards, and they just don't know what else to do. They don't know how to live with themselves. Even if they seem really arrogant, you know, that's not a good thing. You know, that's really not. So this is extending love out to other people. My friend Enrique, he always says, like, if I tell him that somebody I thought was a little bit of a whatever, you know, he's like, oh, hun, send them love. And I'm like, you send them love. But it's such good advice. You know, if you see people that are really struggling, you know, and this is for people in all kinds of different scenarios, whether it is impacting you or not. You know, there's such a push against removing homeless people from living on streets and stuff like that. But like, why are they there in the first place? You know, and what can you do to help them? And what are people going through in their own lives? And just sending love out to people with this Knight of Cups, you know, because everybody is a divine creature in love and light, whether you agree with them or not, whether you agree with what they're doing. Everybody is here to have their own experience. So send them love. Just send them love. I demand it. I command you. So schedule time to rejuvenate. And I think this is a daily practice. It shouldn't just be, oh, it's the March new moon, so it's time to schedule time for me to rejuvenate. This has got to be every day, you guys. Even if it's 5 minutes where you know, if you have kids, you might have to lock yourself in your closet and just breathe. But, you know, have some downtime. Make it quality downtime. Don't make it garbage downtime. You know, just really focus on yourself. Maybe put on a white noise or some meditation music. Climb into that hot bubble bath I'm always such a big fan of, and I had one this morning already, so yay. So let's see. Schedule time to rejuvenate. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? It's so funny what I was saying about locking yourself in the closet for 5 minutes, especially if you have kids and you want to get away from them. Look at this Queen of Pentacles. She's just like totally surrounded with little like, woo, mama, 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 you know, and she's still carrying on. She's just keeping on, keeping on. So, and there's a lot of pressure from society to never give, like, keep on going, you got this. And people push themselves past the point of exhaustion constantly. So Queen of Pentacles is a really strong energy, but it's really important to just breathe. Okay, so I had a lot of fun doing this video for you guys. This should be a really, really good period of time, the new moon in Pisces. So I hope you guys have a great day ahead. Sending love and light. Bye for now. Bye.